months ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion. It targeted...
Ah! That's a war face! Now let me see your war face!
If I punch my neighbor in the face, will you guys pray for me? Because I acted out in self-defense. Yes, the self-defense was not really defense.
Okay.
But I just heard that he was going to punch me for about 20 years. And that's what this war in Israel and Iran actually feels like to me, is that for the last 20 years, I kept hearing that Iran was definitely going to build weapons of mass destruction, and they were going to take over the world. And maybe that's completely true, but I've heard it for 20 years.
There is only one war that matters. The Great War. And it is here.
I remember in 2002, it was like, in 2 to 3 years, Iran is going to have nuclear weapons of mass destruction. We swear to God. And then nothing ever happened. So if it smells like weapons of mass destruction and it feels like weapons of mass destruction, maybe it is weapons of mass destruction. And you're watching the warmongers like Lindsey Graham, Mark Levin, who just get so excited, sexually probably, about sending your daughters and sons to war for Israel because we're a Judeo-Christian nation or something. I don't know what their whole goal is. I don't know if they make money off this. I don't know if Lindsey Graham gets extra twinks out of the deal, but something pushes them to continue to act out in this sort of way. And maybe they're just psychopaths. Maybe that's what happens when you become older. You just like want to destroy everyone. I don't know. I'm excited to get old. I'm pumped up to get old. I'm going to also become a warmonger. When I get older, I'm going to want the smaller generations and the poorer people just to fight every war for me, because it's exciting. It's like playing chess. Battleship was fun as a kid, but imagine playing Battleship with power. That sounds exciting. So we're going to break down everything you need to know, and it turns out war is gay. My favorite thing in the whole world is to watch some of these politicians that are treating war like it's some kind of video game.
Here's fellow neocon Lindsey Graham just spelling it out and calling for the bombing of Iran.
So I've been on the phone all day to the Mideast, and I've told our allies and people with connections to Iran, what I would do, I would tell Iran that if Hezbollah attacks Israel, we're going to come after you, the Iranians, and have a coordinated effort between the United States and Israel to put Iran out of the oil business by destroying their refineries.
You know, a lot of these older politicians, a lot of these old politicians didn't actually have Call of Duty. They actually had real war, and they played your children's lives like chess pieces, and they got to play like they were playing Pac-Man. If we just destroy everyone around us and make us feel better about ourselves, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be exciting. Watching Lindsey Graham in Ukraine is exciting to watch. I'm sure he gets twinks out of the deal. But seeing him talk about this new war with Iran, like, game on, we're going to totally destroy these evil people that wanted a nuclear weapon. It's just, when you get old enough, you kind of see the same playbook played out over and over again. And it's kind of depressing to see the same people fall for the same old crap. Tim Pool calls war gay, and I completely agree with him.
Gay!
It seems that war is gay. I mean, this new war popped off during Pride Month, and nothing makes me feel more with pride than going to war with Iran. Thank you, Pride Month. That's gay. But it also turns out some of the gay bars in DC area had its lowest attendance last night. It's almost like the gays know something. I've always known that gays do have a superpower during Pride Month, and I've been trying to figure out what the gay superpower is during Pride Month, and I think it's just spidey senses. Gay senses. Gay spidey senses. Spider-Man's gay.
Serious crap!
It's also crazy to think that as World War III seems to be popping off like, whoa, America right now is having a military parade. Coincidence? I think not. It turned out that Israel had drones in Iran to attack Iran. And it also turned out that Ukraine had drones in Russia to attack Russia. Am I the only one that's thinking maybe all these Chinese real estate agents that are buying up land near our secret US bases, there maybe is drones in those lands? Wouldn't that make sense? Maybe Trump should look into that. I don't know. Call me crazy. But if I hated America and they allowed me to buy land near secret bases, I would do it. Because that's literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. And now we're in World War III. I think the funniest thing for me is seeing all these people see the statement about Marco Rubio saying America had nothing to do with it. America wasn't part of it. That might be true. Look, I don't know. You know, everyone is hearsay. But this idea that Iran doesn't also think that we're a part of it of some capacity, much like Russia, just not knowing that America is the one supplying the weapons for Ukraine and won't ever fight back towards the United States is crazy. Iran is going to strike our satellite bases in those regions where American soldiers are at some point. And once they kill American soldiers, we'll be wrapped up in this. So this idea that it's just going to be Israel and Iran, you're full-tarded. Full-tarded, not even the re part, you're full. You're full-tarded. Full-tarded. You're boom. But what does this mean for America? It probably means we're either going to get roped up into some kind of way and we'll actually fight Iran, or this will just be a couple missile strikes that everyone takes blown out of proportion. I'm excited to see what happens. I think it's more important for you and me to just watch the people you listen to, or the people that are in higher positions of power, like politicians, and see how they respond to it. Because they'll tell you everything you need to know during a time like this, which side they're really on. Are they really America first or not? Have a great day. Can't wait to come back and go live with you guys soon. Kisses.
You have 3 choices. Watch this next video that's pre-selected for you, smash the like, or become a new subscriber. Do it. Just do it. Do all 3. Do 2. But definitely don't do